it's me, Vic. Always busy, always behind schedule. But I wanted to show you what's going on. I had tried, I love Aaron Thatcher. A Thatcher 85 is his YouTube handle. And so I saw Aaron Thatcher make an incubator out of a styrofoam cooler on YouTube. And so I tried it myself. This one's cool. It's got a top window. And then over here, if you look at this one, it has a side window with a bunch of eggs in there that are about to explode. I'm going to have to get rid of them. And there's going to be some happy raccoons around here. But anyway, I kept trying and I kept trying. I made these little holes to help regulate temperature, but there's no fan in these. It's just a light. I'll show you. In this one, I used an incandescent bulb. Incandescent. And then in this one, I used a CFL. And they were maintaining about the same temperature, but it was always like 101 to 104, but they were pretty much the same all the time, which was kind of weird. And I had bought the hygrometers that show the temperature and the humidity. I had used the machine cloth to cover the light and put a tray in there, so it was nice and safe for any kind of eggs. I'll show you this one. There it is with the eggs and the hygrometer in there still. But as time went by, my despair grew because I knew that they weren't going to be all right. They were 1 minute 101, 1 minute 104, and I had put them in here on the 24th of March, and I decided on March 1st not to keep them. They were supposed to be kept at 102 with a humidity between 58 and 60%. And they were constantly like 101 or 104. And the humidity was staying between 38 and 70%. I just could not deal with the fluctuations. And I didn't want to just risk it and try and end up with a bunch of exploded eggs, or worse yet, some creatures that suffered. So I explained the dilemma to Ray, my wonderful husband, and he came home with this incubator. Now I looked it up and there's mixed reviews, but I looked up all of the incubators and there's mixed reviews on all of them. They go from $50, which I would not get, which would be a still air incubator, to I think I saw one for $500, but it did a major amount of eggs. Then I saw some for like $110, but they only did 10 eggs. Some didn't have turners. This one has the full 9. It's still styrofoam, believe it or not. I haven't looked at it yet. All I did was cut the tape so I could show it to you. But it holds, let's see, it's model 4250. It has 40 watts, a digital display. Hold on, let me put my eyes on. Incutech, and it has a heater, a countdown timer, high-low temp notification, a fan, an egg turner, an egg candler, and a large picture window. Eco-friendly, made with recycled and insulating polystyrene foam. So I'm going to unbox this real quick. So let's see what's in here. Feels like styrofoam. Smooth unboxing video. Smooth. Alright, so I opened it upside down. This is what I see in the inside. This says this is an egg candler. This in here is a, looks like a heater. This is what the egg turning mechanism looks like. We've got a thermometer. Instruction booklet. This is the window with the fan And it looks like the controls in the hygrometer and the thermometer. So I'm reading the getting started information. It says remove the incubator, which I did not very easily, mind you. And it says you'll see the incubator comes in two parts, top and bottom. The bottom of the incubator is the cover without the large observation window. The top is the cover with the heating element, the LCD display panel, and the indicator light, the extra large observation window, and power supply cord. So what we had to do is make sure there's a notch over here. We had to make sure that the cord came out the notch right there. I see there's a considerable hole. Okay. So let's see. It's preset for 100 degrees from the factory. Oh, they say run it for 6 to 8 hours before we put the eggs in. So we're gonna have to wait. So I held in mode and that changed to the temperature. This is the day, so we want to put the day down to 0, or, well, day 1. You see this, right? The display? And then I hit mode again, and right now it's at 78.5 degrees. It's at 28% humidity, and it's at day 1. Now I need to find out how to change the humidity. We have to add distilled warm water to the bottom cover moisture slots. Okay, what's the bottom cover moisture slots? I don't see any moisture slots. Let's look. Oh, look in there. Can you see that, Ray?
Yes, we can.
That's the bottom cover moisture slots. So we have to put warm water in there. Distilled warm water. So let's go boil some water and we'll put the water in there. We'll close up the incubator and we'll see you in 6 hours. For you be about 2 seconds.
Wa-la-la-la, wa-la-la-la, wa-la-la-la.
So I've got the incubator up to temperature, and as you can see I have all these eggs over here that I've been collecting for the past week, and I'm going to go ahead and select them and put them into the incubator. I want more Easter eggers, so I'm putting a bunch of those in. And I had the eggs standing on their small end. Hard to tell which end is pointy on these. The last one to put in. It's a decision. So now I'm going to put the lid on, and we're going to keep an eye on the humidity and the temperature. It says to place this thermometer on top of the egg, so I will be doing that. And we'll let it heat back up. Wish me luck.